Alpha's in the way, Davey. Great Scott! I feel the need for speed. Cowabunga, dude! You're a wizard, Harry.
Welcome to the When Harry Met Movies podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Harry Movie Podcast. My title is Dad.
Hi Harry, how are you?
Good. I sound like a rapper every time I try and say that.
Sound like a rapper?
Yeah.
Not very entertaining rapper, is it?
Thanks, Dad.
Why don't you tell all the listeners about our show, what we do, and...
Basically, Dad showed me film from his life and we review them.
Yeah.
I actually got it right this time.
I know, yeah. And how do we start the show?
Usually Dad tells the story, but he likes to do a head and
That's not how we
tails.
start the show.
Oh no, we do little quiz things now.
We do a 30-second challenge.
Yeah.
So we pull a random category from a bag, and we have to name as many different things in it in 30 seconds as possible. Harry usually gets to go first, and I can't repeat any of it he says. Animated characters.
Okay. That's a lot.
So you got 30 seconds. They've got to be animated, okay?
Okay.
1, 2, 3, go.
Iron Man for Mickey Mouse, Goofy, Snow White, Cinderella, is it Sleepy, Dashful. You know,
Bashful.
Bashful. Oh my god, I'm losing. Baymax. Hero. Why am I losing? Me Mouse. Stitch. I think I did well there.
I don't. You did 13.
That's good. That's good for me.
Do you want me to go?
Yep.
Doc, Dopey, Sneezy, Grumpy. Oliver, Dodger, Rita, Tito, Fagin, Sykes, Michelangelo, Donatello, Leonardo, Raphael, Splinter, April, Shredder, Bebop, Rocksteady, Baxter Stockman. He's like the fly thing out of.
Oh yeah, yeah. I love how your watch does it too.
I did 20.
Wow.
So I don't want to say that I'm good at that.
So, did you set it to 1 hour then?
Do you know what you made a mistake of? You tried to be clever and use the dwarves.
I'm pretty sure you set it for an hour.
No, for a minute.
Okay, sorry.
You tried to do with dwarfs.
Yeah.
But you don't know the dwarfs, so you should have just left it and gone to things that you know.
Yeah. One day I'll beat you. One day.
So what you were saying before was that we tell the plot of a film in a number of lines. How many lines?
Yeah.
We're going to do it in? One.
One.
I'd say.
Yeah. What film was you today?
Hot Shots.
Tails.
You saw what it was, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I just took a... I always do it, so I'm just taking a look at
Hot
it.
Shots is a spoof movie following roughly the plot of Top Gun.
Yeah. I like this film.
Okay, we've got a pot of questions. This is where we delve into a pot, pick out one question and ask each other it. I've got a few that I asked it on in the pot because we're specialised for the month. Oh, should explain to listeners that this is our last episode of the month, where we're covering spoof movies. So we have done Airplane, Spaceballs, Naked Gun, and we're finishing on Hot Shots.
Funniest... You ask me first or should I ask you first?
No, go on.
Funniest character.
I don't know his name, but it's the guy that was also in Airplane. That was like the
general.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he's like the military general or something like that. Yeah, I see.
I thought he was really good. Do you think this needs to follow? You need to have seen the like. So it's basically spoofing
Yeah,
Top Gun and a few other films, but predominantly Top Gun.
No, but maybe for some of the references, maybe. I think it might be a couple.
Do you think it helped that you've seen Top Gun?
Yeah,
okay.
Made me laugh a bit more. Who would you like to punch?
No one really springs to mind. It's not really that sort of because it's
Yeah.
a comedy. It's not really got that hateful bad guy, which is an interesting thing, which I'll ask about that in a second.
Yeah.
When we actually talk about film.
You like to go on tangents.
Funniest moment.
There's loads. The one which sticks out in mind, it's like when the credits roll and there's no dialogue, but because like they're they're like on a ship, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
And like you can just see all the worker crew, and they're just antics every scene. Like one scene they're playing rugby, and the ball goes over, and he falls in the ocean.
The American football, but yeah.
Yeah, and then like this one where he's like cooking a sausage using the jet engine. Just like simple jokes in the background. That's what this was good at. Would you recommend it?
I probably wouldn't have before I watched it.
Or get his letterbox up.
But more so I haven't rewatched it.
Yeah.
Is it child friendly?
I'm not sure. Would you let I'll watch it?
Yes, but I don't know whether he would enjoy it. I don't think he'd get the. I don't think he'd understand the humour. I don't think it'd be his sort of thing.
Who is the who? No, that's close enough. That's almost done. Should they do a remake?
No, I don't think so. You can ask me about one because you won't know the answer. Favourite scene?
Favourite scene. I've got one which this one's spun by then. It's basically when he first goes into like the bed and he's saying anything. He's like I think he said like rabbi and like because I think rabbi is what they call on Tuesdays, something like.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just a rabbi walk past and that's a little shock joke. I was like, oh, that's nice. Most iconic scene, Dad.
So when I think Hot Shots, I don't think of this one. I think of the sequel.
What's the sequel to this?
Yeah, Hot Shots Part 2. And there's a bit in it where it's like a play on Rambo and he's got like this massive gun.
Don't spoil it.
And he's shooting loads of bullets and all the shells are falling behind him and he ends up being like a big pile of.
That's not what so I can't do.
But from this one, I remember bike and the horse thing that kind of sprung into my head.
Yeah. Would you pay to see this? If you say yes, that means.
I'm trying to think if I did. I think I might have the second one. I think I've seen that in the cinema.
How many of these are there?
If I paid to see it, I wouldn't be over the moon, but I wouldn't have hated it.
Right, how many sequels are there to this film? Do you know?
Just the one, I think.
Okay.
Anything uncomfortable in the film that's aged badly or anything like that?
Not really.
Okay, you have that last question in your hand.
Anything you did not like about the film? Well, we know you don't like spoofs, but
yeah, as a general thing, I don't like spoofs. I think there's too many little nods and I think there's the odd bit that has aged badly. There's a bit at the beginning where it's a play off a film called Dancing with Wolves. Then there's a bit at the beginning where it's kind of playing on that, and it's him and a Native American and he's talking.
Oh yeah.
But they're just saying random rubbishy words and it's like taking a piss out of them.
Oh yeah.
Taking the mick out of them.
Yeah.
I don't think that works now.
No, it won't.
No. What was the question?
What do you not like about the film?
And I think bits like that. I don't think. I think this is where spoofs started to go. This is like this first step into that area.
This one's still not that bad though, so.
I've realised we didn't do my film facts. Hot Shots came out in 1991. It was an hour and 25 minutes. It's a 12. The budget was 26 million. Worldwide gross was 181 million.
Wow. Damn.
It was 18th of the year. Top 5 were Beauty and the Beast, Terminator 2, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, Silence of the Lambs, and City Slickers.
That's one of our next films, isn't it? Silence of the Lambs.
Mm-hmm.
Excited for that one.
Topper Harley, who's the main guy, his actual real name's Sean, but you don't actually find it out in the film. But it's on one of his jackets.
Not background secret.
There's loads of references in this to his previous films that he's been in, and apparently when they were filming it, there was an awful lot of rewrites because bits just didn't fall, which flows to the fact that it's the same director as Airplane and Naked Gun. And though I said to you, you said a lot of this you thought might have been ad-libbed with these sort of films, and I said actually I think it's the opposite. I think it's very
scripted.
I bet you the script is really detailed, because it's just joke after joke after joke, and it wouldn't want to take the risk of missing the beats.
Yeah.
And not having that sort of control. So, chat about film.
I think this film. I think Airplane's better than this film, but I think it might be better. It's better than Spaceballs. Out there. I think this joke.
I'd agree with what you're saying so far.
I think not every joke lands, but I think some jokes do really well. Like, I'm trying to think of one, like when you meet all like different pilots and stuff, and like, what's it like? I'm trying to think of what it was. It's like, this is your dad got my dad killed, and then just more and more people say that.
Oh yeah, it's like,
your
what was your dad's name? And they'd be like Mark Walker, and they go Mark Walker, my so and so's new.
Yeah, like it just keeps on going.
Yeah.
It's just like this long form comedy which I like and stuff. And like this one pilot which is which you can't see properly, and he's a pilot which doesn't go well. It's like he sees like a 360, doesn't he? Really, is that what it is? And like he's flying a plane, which is not going to go well at all.
No.
What else is it like? I'm trying to think what love is. Like the military captain. He's like he's proper like he's the same guy from Airplane, so he's proper funny on it. And like when he falls down the stairs and stuff to meet like these two little like what are they like investigators? Like, I can't remember what they are. Like they're there to spy to sabotage the planes, but I don't know what actually job is. And like at the end he goes to beat them up and stuff.
Yeah, because essentially the gist is that they've brought him in acting like he's the new Top Gun, so he's like the top guy, because they know he'll go to pieces and wreck the thing, and therefore
like I like
destroy the program as such.
I kind of like how what is the Native American guy. He's like, can you get me some WA batteries? And at the end, he comes back with them. I just love a joke, which
it's meant to be like months later, sort of thing. Isn't
it? And my earpods almost did.
So, what I thought about this is, so my issue with spoof films. Airplane, I think, is a really good example of a spoof.
Yeah, it is.
So what it does is it takes the story serious in a way, but makes light of a situation with things that people do.
Yeah.
And so like Spaceballs, I think is wrong, because what Spaceballs does was it takes the mick out of the source material where it's taken. So Yoda is taken. It's called yogurt and Pizza the Hut and stuff like that. That it's like they're taking fun of it, not using that as a base and making it funny. So Naked Gun, he's a police officer, and they're not taking the mick out of a police or a crime film. They're just he's doing stupid stuff, like when he's frisking people and stuff like that. And there's bits in this where I would say this was like, just as it starts to flip, is that spoof film became this thing where they would. Scary Movie, the first one's not too bad, but a lot of the ones afterwards, they were like, instead of just focusing on the type of film they are, they would bring a scene from a completely irrelevant film and put it in, and this does that a little bit with the Native American stuff and a few other little bits in it that are clear nods to other films. Almost like saying, well, there's not enough material in the original concept. Whereas Airplane and Naked Gun, and then later on, not really spoof films, but comedies that genre of these were like Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz, where it was Shaun of the Dead's a horror film, but it's also funny because it's like the zombies trying to catch him and stuff like that, and do you know what I mean? Like, there's daft things in it. And the same with the Hot Fuzz is the fact that they take like a super cop and put him into
I love Hot Fuzz.
into a little village, and how would he respond?
I love Hot Fuzz, I love it.
And I think Naked Gun and Airplane have more in common with them than they do with this and Spaceballs. Yeah. So I think this falls a little bit below the thing, and I think it's a shame because the director's the same and the people behind it the same, but I just think it just misses slightly on some bits.
I'm trying to make a little joke. I liked when he went to like psychologist, and like while he's waiting for something, you see a guy go to fix lights, and then he has like wired, and when he comes out, it's just a mess. That's just a lot and stuff.
See, like that's what I mean. Like all that sort of stuff and all that. Like you say, like when they're on the aircraft carrier, and there's people in the background, they're like cooking sausages and all that sort of stuff. That's very Airplane. That's very Naked Gun, and that sort of like taking the play on words, like you said, out of Airplane, where it's like everyone takes some photos, some pictures, and they start taking the pictures off the wall, and you think they're going to take photos.
Yeah.
That sort of play and stuff like that, I think is really clever, and I think this has a lot of that. But then it's almost like they didn't feel it was quite enough, so they put other stuff in that I don't think needs to be in there.
Yeah.
And I think the sequel does that more, and I think as a child I loved it, but I bet you now I probably don't. I've not watched it since.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you the last time I watched it.
Like I'm pretty sure like the psychology girl, she has a boyfriend, and those two, like every time they fight, it's like kids, and it's really fun. They're just like, no.
Well, I like how so they play on the whole. So Top Gun's got a love story in the middle of it, and this does the same thing where he's driving past, and she's on a horse, and she starts riding and showing off, and then he starts driving his bike and showing off. There's a bit there, I don't know if you noticed, but she does this thing where she flips around a tree.
Yeah.
And you can see there's like a gymnasium balance like bar in the middle of a tree. Yeah.
Oh.
Now I don't know whether you're meant to see it.
I think you're meant to not see it.
Or whether you're not meant to know it's there, but you can see that's what she's not holding on to a branch. She's holding on to like a proper beam, and I'm not sure which way it is.
I've only got those scenes.
Do you think so? Something I just noted down when we were talking. So Naked Gun is a little bit more, but do you think these films need a bad guy?
It depends how the bad guy is done. If he's if he's good at like making, I'm trying to think how to put it, like.
Does it worry? Because having a bad guy is is it easy for that bad guy to almost become comical and therefore not intimidating? I think Naked Gun kind of played it quite right.
Yeah.
And it just made me think, because I was thinking, well, there's not really. I know there is bad people in it, and the people behind trying to break down the program and all that sort of stuff. But it's not. But then I suppose in Top Gun, the actual movie Top Gun, the bad guys are faceless in the sense that literally have helmets on, you don't see their faces. It's like an anonymous bad guy. It's not like there's a big boss.
Yeah.
That they're trying to be. It's just. I don't know, the Russians are attacking, or whoever are attacking at the time. And that's just who it is, and it's like a faceless bad guy. It's more about the character, so I suppose that in that sense it does the same thing, doesn't it? This one. What's quite interesting is that, so Charlie Sheen's in it, and John Cryer, who became quite famous as working together in Two and a Half Men.
Oh.
I used to watch it where it's like two brothers live together and a little kid. Man. Yeah. And they were in that for years together, but they were in this.
Oh. Wow.
So where do you think... So before we go into ratings and stuff, how have you found Spoof Month?
Good.
That's it, just good. Was it something you weren't sure about?
I was excited to see it because I think not all of them are great, but I think they are. If you're interested in watching funny comedy movies, maybe don't watch the newer ones, maybe watch the earlier ones.
It's quite interesting, isn't it? How I would say, and this is not potentially spoiling my rating, but
get your letter.
Airplane, considering it's the oldest, it's probably aged the best.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people would consider that one of the funniest comedies. Like, if it did like a top 50 comedies, I bet it'll be in them all the time. Airplane will, because it's just, like I said to you when we watch it, it's relentless. There's joke after joke after
Joke. Stop, joke.
This is Spinal Tap's often considered the best comedy.
Is it?
That's like a spoof of a music documentary, to the point where people thought it was real.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's clever. You might have seen the thing where it says turn the dial up to 11. So they've got like a subwoofer for
Yeah, I think I've seen that. Turn it down.
and he goes, "Oh, this is louder," and he's like, "Why is it loud?" He goes, "Well, most of them only go up to 10, and ours goes up to 11." And it's just like,
please can we watch that one day? I would
you
actually.
can do. Maybe we'll probably do like comedy movies and stuff like that at some point. So some of these will cross genres. You see, they fall into 2 or 3 different categories.
The multiverse of.
It's like we're currently watching greatest movies.
We've watched one.
Yeah, we've watched one, and we're going to watch another one.
Ooh, which one? I see.
But there's films that I was thinking when I was talking about Top Gun, like for instance, I mentioned Dancing with Wolves. That would be considered a great film. I'm not sure whether we'd do that or whether we save it, because it also falls into a western.
Probably.
And if we do westerns, that'd be quite a good one to do, because it's quite a massively thought of film.
Oh, okay.
So we do our ratings, where we rate out of 5.
What
5 being a great example of a genre, 4 being an excellent film, 3 being a recommendation, 2 maybe it's on TV watch, but I wouldn't actively seek it, and 1 is an avoid.
What do they rate Lovers?
Airplane, Naked Gun, you rated 3.5, and Spaceballs, you rated 3.
I'm gonna give this a 3.3.
And you go 3.25.
Yeah.
Puts you in the middle of the 2.
Yeah.
That's what you're trying to do.
We'll make it
Because you
hot.
think it's better than Spaceballs, but not as good as the other 2.
I
We always do my letterbox review now.
letterbox. It's letterbox time. Do.
So, Hot Shots. A well-made spoof film that follows in the Airplane mould. However, whilst there is some very funny moments, I don't see myself rushing to watch it again anytime soon.
Did you give it?
I gave it 2.5 stars.
Wow, harsh.
So, it's in my head, that puts it better than Spaceballs,
Okay, that makes sense.
but not as good as Airplane or
Airplane.
Naked Gun, which I think is fine. Which gives it like a 2.8-ish, if we always round up. So that is the end of our spoof month.
Yeah. I did not mean to knock on.
Right, we now always do a bit of a quiz. I say it's a quiz. We have 4 questions each. Harry's are based on Harry Potter, mine are based on Magic Film.
I think we found some duplicates of questions now. I think we've got them all.
I don't know, because you might have switched sides.
Probably. They've got mixed up over time.
Who buys each member of a Slytherin Quidditch team a Nimbus 2001?
Malfoy. No, Draco's dad, what's his name? Lucius Malfoy. In the movie Bullet, what American muscle car does Steve McQueen drive?
Steve McQueen.
Yeah, Steve McQueen.
Mustang.
Yeah, it's a Ford Mustang, but I'll give you it because I don't even know what cars are.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mustang. GT.
What is written on the wall of Hogwarts corridor in blood?
Half-bloods beware.
No. Good guess though. Enemies of the air.
Close enough. The 1986 fantasy labyrinth, the King of the Goblin visit Fenrir's house in the disguise of what animal?
Owl.
Yeah, that question's so long.
The cat Mrs. Norris belongs to who?
Filch? Yeah. Let's see, which one will... In the American award-winning movie Braveheart, how is the hero William Wallace executed?
He's disemboweled, he's hung, drawn and quartered, I think it's called.
You're good.
Which founder of Hogwarts wanted only pure blood students admitted to school?
Slytherin, I don't know what his name is though.
Yeah, that's what Slytherin.
Oh,
Slytherin.
So you've won anyway if you get this wrong. In Beverly,
Beverly Hills Cop.
yeah. How did Alex
Axel Foley. Discover.
Yeah, Alex discovered left-hand side.
Disabled targets and rosewood's unmarked police cars so they wouldn't follow sticks of banana up so exhaust.
Yeah, you've win. 4-4.
I'd have got those even if I don't think I've repeated them, but don't recall them. But I'd have got those questions anyway. Maybe not, but it was a semi-guess. It was a logical guess.
Logical.
So we always do round up with something where we have to try and describe.
Oh God.
Sticking with this category for a bit. Until you think of a new one for us to do.
Really? Oh. Wait,
Where we have to name.
what? A new category?
No, it's just saying what we're doing. We have to describe things, characters to the other person without actually saying their name or what they are from. We have 60 seconds to do it. Harry always ums and ahs, and that's what kills us. Ready?
Yeah.
Ready? Go.
He's a toy. No. He's a head of Disney.
Mickey Mouse.
I forgot.
Okay.
He's a dog, but he's human.
Goofy.
Yeah. I'm not doing it. His house has balloons and it goes.
Mr. Fredrickson.
Yeah. Do you want to build a snowman?
Olaf.
He's getting live action film.
Toothless.
The best way.
It was him on Stitch, wasn't it?
Yeah. Longest running animated show.
Bart Simpson.
Long nose. Yes, those little yellow people.
It was Gru, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'll give you. I did well. Compared to last time, I think I did better.
Okay.
I didn't get them because I couldn't read them properly.
Ready? Make waves.
Maui.
No.
Moana. Make way.
Does a martial art, big creature, big black and white creature. Jack Black does voice.
Poe.
We don't talk about.
Bruno.
We're trying to discover where he is. He's lost in the ocean. Just keep swimming.
Nemo.
Makes rubbish into piles.
Wally.
He's a space ranger.
Buzz Lightyear.
Big white marshmallow.
Baymax. Baymax? Yeah.
Get out my swamp.
Shrek.
Scar kills him.
Mufasa. Oh, can we get a record? Con?
Eats honey.
Winnie the Pooh. Grab him.
Cowgirl.
Jesse. I think I did really well there.
Mainly because of me and my.
Yeah, you're excellent describing
I got
skills.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh yeah, I did it.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
That's
that's a record. We haven't got 11 before.
Next time we're going to try and answer them all in 1 minute.
I reckon I could describe them better. I can describe them better to you.
But it's me remembering names.
I need to think of some new categories. We can put some new categories. All new characters.
I can think of some characters. I'm good at thinking of characters.
You say that, but you never do it for me.
I'll have a think after this weekend.
So that's our podcast.
I've got mocks to think about that.
This will be the end of the new year, so thanks for
Happy
listening
New
to the
Year.
entire new year. And we have got a great month coming up where it's greatest movies of all time. We're basically going with just ones off lists, so hopefully you'll enjoy it. Thanks for that.
Bye, Scott. Bye.